Alright guys, here we are back with ACC, and we're going to attempt this first race again, and God, I hope it goes a lot better than it did the first time. With that being said, I'm probably going to add commentary after this because, as you know, I am no good at talking and driving, so yeah, we'll probably see you guys after the race. Wish me luck.
Staying double file.
Alright, so here we go. Start up the car, put it in gear, and we're going to get ready to get this race on its way. Now, as usual, I go off to a bit of a rocky start because these formation starts are still new to me, but I'm getting a little bit better. So basically what I want to do is I just want to catch the guy in front of me and catch up to him as quickly as possible so we can start the race in a good fashion. Now, I didn't get off to a great start. I really didn't mean to slam into him, but accidents do happen, I guess. At least it was nothing too major. So I don't know how much commentary I'm actually going to have in this race. Unfortunately, not like a ton of exciting things happened. I will say I feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable with this track and with driving in the game in general. We could not make that move. I was close to getting past him, but I just couldn't make the move in that corner, so it would be very dumb to try to make a move in that chicane. But so far, I feel like my pace isn't too bad. And again, guys, like I understand that the AI is set really weak, but
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
now I felt like we touched a little bit there. But as you can see in the radar, we did manage to overtake him, but he came back, and now we managed to seal the deal going out of that turn, which was pretty shocking. That was a pretty tight corner there with me and him. Okay, so now, as we're going, what I don't like about this game is that the counter takes forever to adjust to your position. As you can see, now I'm in P2, and what I think happened was the guy in front of me, he took an early pit. I don't know why. I don't know if he had damage or whatnot, but he went into the pits, and that's how I got up into P2. Now, I maintained P2 all the way until the pit window opened. And I made some mistakes, and I think that can really attest to the lower AI and aggressiveness settings, because I managed to maintain my position even though I should have been overtaken. Like, I totally understand that I should have been overtaken, but that's, you know, that's where my level's at right now. I'm sure I will bump that up, but I've noticed with these games is that once you kind of screw up, as a beginner anyway, I lose all confidence. So it's like, once I screw up, it's like I have a hard time getting it back, as you will see a little later on in the race. So right here's a screw up. I managed to get back out, and right there, like, he should have overtaken me. He had opportunity to overtake me. So yeah, I do feel that, you know, I was kind of given that. But it is what it is. I'm going to keep it at these settings for now until I get better and I get my confidence up in these games. And then we'll gradually bump everything up. And hopefully one day I'll be good enough to take off the line and race with a much harder AI. Alright, so we're at the point in the race where our pit window is now open. I'm pretty well ahead, so I decide to take my pit stop now. And this is where I get killed yet again. Now the pit limiter is on, so thank God for that. And I will say, guys, this is all me. This time the pit screwed me up, but it was all my fault. I take full blame. It is not the game's fault. So yeah, you have to stop pretty precisely. So I felt out of camera view would be better, and as you can see, it wasn't. I should have stayed in the camera view, and then I kept rolling back, and I forgot to put it in gear. And see what I mean? It's like when things start to go bad, they just all fall apart. So, but I will say, like, these 30-second pit stops, they seem to take so long. And I mean, they're changing the tires, which I don't know why. I really don't know why they're changing the tires. And I don't know how to change that. But even so, they are so slow on changing tires. Like on F1, it takes what? 10 seconds, it seems, to change a tire. So now I'm in 15th. I'm in 15th place, and yeah, it pretty much just all goes south from here. And for some reason, to start your vehicle up, I don't quite understand it, but it seems to take quite a while to start the vehicle up. But we're out of the pit, we're on our way, and I'll be damned if I'm going to not finish a race. And you know what? I'm going to say this. I could have easily restarted this race and tried it again, and tried it again, and tried it again, and recorded it when it got perfect. You know, I could have very well done that, but I refused. I really refused. Like, you know, last time was I did not qualify. They disqualified me because I sped through the pit lane, and I would have actually taken that, except for the fact that there was no way to just quit. Now see right here, I totally missed my break point. Not that it really matters, because, you know, I'm in 15th and the other cars are pretty much way ahead of me. Now, the car that's in last place, I don't know where he is or what happened to him. But, you know, I'm really trying to stay positive. So, the fact that I'm in 15th, I'm not in last. I'm going to take that. And the fact that I finished the race, it kind of makes me proud as an accomplishment, because quite honestly, I'm the type of person that I can get aggravated pretty quickly. But I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to have more patience with these games and just be like, you know what? Mistakes are going to be made, and I can't let that put me down, and I can't let that really just aggravate me to the point where I don't want to play. So, what I did in this race is I just kind of put it in my mind that, you know what? Just keep racing, right? You're not in last place. You screwed up big time, and I think this time it made it a little easier because it was completely my mistake. And again, I missed that brake zone, which I've been doing pretty good through that chicane throughout the whole race. But like I say, that pit stop, you know, I totally screwed that up, and I just totally lost all momentum. But yeah, basically it was like, you know what, I knew that I screwed up, and it's something that I need to work on. But I'm proud of myself for pushing on and finishing the race and not just giving up. And if that's something that I can grow with as a person and as a gamer, to do that, to just be like, you know what, you gotta look at the failures and not see a negative in the failure, but just see it as a learning experience to say, what can I do to get better? Now again, I don't feel that I probably should have started this race in 4th to begin with. It's solely on the settings that were recommended to me by the game. So that's what I kind of want to put out there. But I figured because the game recommended those settings, I should do it on those settings. And as I get better, I will change it. But as you can see, the qualifying just doesn't matter. Because if you don't keep it together in the race, then it really doesn't matter where you come in. You know, I went from P4 to P2 to P15. Okay, the race is done. We're at the final minutes, and I can say that that's the back of the pack. I did catch up to the back of the pack, and you know what, guys? I was actually like kind of proud because I started driving better. I just, you know, put my nose down and it was like, you know what? Just keep racing, and I made it to the back of the pack, and I feel that was a bit of an accomplishment. You got to take the small wins. You know what I mean? You got to take the small wins in this.
Alright, check that flag. Good job. You did the best you can. Now bring the car back.
Whew. Well, that's that race. And yeah, let's end this session. Okay, so here's my thoughts on this race, guys. I started out in 4th. I made it up to 2nd. You know, I do believe that the only reason why I made it up to 2nd is because the guy that was in 2nd place took an early pit stop. I don't know what that was about. I don't see anyone not finishing. Yeah, I don't see anyone not finishing at all. So I don't know what happened there, but that's what granted me P2. And I just want to say that, yes, the pit stop is what screwed my race up yet again. But I will say this time that it was all my fault. The pit limiter was on. I didn't nail that stop, and that's my fault because I watched a video, and I'm not sure who it was, but they said it was easier to stop when you did the out of car view, so I decided to try that, and that does not work for me. So next time I'm going to stay in the car view. I do have another race to go. That's going to be for another video. I don't want to do both these races in one video. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. But I do want to say is that I felt that my driving at least got better, and I didn't come in last. So it's like I'm trying to stay really positive with this, and it's not like I'm gonna get kicked out of the season or anything like that by losing. So I mean, I like that, and I feel I'm gonna get better. Honestly, my biggest issue is just practicing. The last video that I posted for ACC was literally the last time I played the game. So this time I felt that I was doing well, but that pit stop made me lose all momentum, and then I made a couple mistakes, and then it kind of just spiraled from there. But you know what? We finished our first race, guys. That's the most important thing, is just finishing the race, and I plan on getting better. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm, you know, the driving and everything is really good. I just need to nail those pit stops, guys. So, yeah, that's where we're going to leave this for today. And if you liked it, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.